Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a very delicious basmati rice jollof. Okay, so I'm going to be using basmati rice to make this simple jollof recipe, and you guys are really going to love it. Let's get started. To make this jollof, I have here some tomatoes, bell peppers. I'm using the red bell peppers, the large ones as well. I'm using some chilies. I'm adding some parsley, some onions, and then some peppers. I'm just going to roast this for some few minutes and then blend. I have a detailed jollof recipe on my page. You can just go through it if you want to learn how to make jollof properly. But this is just a method I use for my basmati jollof, okay? Now you can see my green pepper mix. I blended out as well, and I'm going to use that to steam my protein for my jollof, okay? This is chicken wings. I'm going to add my green pepper mix to it, add my seasoning mix as well. I'm going to list the ingredients for my seasoning mix in the description box. I'm going to add some water to this as well because I'm trying to make stock for my jollof. It's very important to add some water when you're cooking this stock, okay, or when you're cooking this protein, just so you can get some stock water enough for the jollof. Now in your pot, you're going to add in some oil, add in about 3 sliced onions, and then just fry it in your oil, okay? Make sure you fry it very well, and then add in your blended green pepper mix, okay? This part is not optional. You need that green pepper mix as your base for your jollof. Now you're going to add in enough tomato paste, because remember that jollof takes up a lot of tomato paste if you want the stew to be very red or the rice to be very red, okay? Remember to fry this base very well before you add in your blended tomato mix. And if you want a better jollof flavor, do not forget to roast the tomato mix like I did, or you can also boil or you can fry the pepper mix before you blend. Any of them works so well. Now all you're going to do is make your stew. Cover this and let the stew cook for about 25 minutes, okay? Now once the oil starts to settle, you're going to add in your seasoning mix. My seasoning mix is the same seasoning mix I used to steam my protein. I don't really do too much because the stock is going to be my seasoning, my main seasoning. Now you're going to add in your basmati rice. Remember to wash your basmati rice first, just to reduce the starch. And do not forget that basmati rice is not like jasmine rice. It does not like too much moisture or water. So make sure that the stew and the rice proportion is very perfect. The rice should be more than the stew when you are using basmati rice. Now you're going to add in your stock, and do not add a lot of stock. Like I said, basmati does not like moisture. Otherwise, it's going to be very soft and it will break. Now cover this with a wet napkin, or you can use an aluminium foil and cook your basmati rice just like the way you cook your plain rice or your jasmine rice, okay? The same method, and that is how to cook the perfect basmati rice for your jollof. It doesn't take up a lot of water. It doesn't like too much moisture. Make the rice more than the stew, a little bit more than the stew. It should be a bit dry. So this is how you make the dry jollof sort of thing. Same cooking method for plain rice, just a different way of cooking it, okay? I hope you guys will try this recipe. When you do, let me know how it goes. Bye!